Next episode on Turning 2, we're going to be looking at Bandslam and the Time Traveler's Wife. Bandslam, a movie when I saw the preview I thought it was going to be by Disney, and boy was I wrong. It's about a kid who moves to a new town, he's really into music, and there's a big band competition coming up, so he becomes the manager of a band, and controversy ensues. It's in between being a musical and not being a musical, and that kind of lack of definition is a real weakness of the movie. There's a lot of different set pieces that are very awkwardly done that try to create situations where music would be realistically played, which explains why people are, singing and playing instruments, but it just doesn't work. I'm willing to suspend my disbelief, for musicals, and people just start dancing and running around like, okay, that may be lame, but I'm willing to do it. And this kind of wants it both ways, and that in itself is annoying. Beyond that, all the plot elements are really obvious, whether it's DUI for one character's father or another character's father dies. It's just really heavy-handed, really obvious and trite, but the movie thinks it's really deep, and that kind of pretension is what's really annoying and kind of repugnant about it. I'd say Bandslam's like a 2.5 or a 3. So The Time Traveler's Wife, another Rachel McAdams movie about unrequited love due to genetic deformities. It was okay. It involves time traveling, so it automatically is really ridiculous, and kind of a problem with the movie is that it tries to explain why Eric Bana's character travels through time. Basically, they meet when Rachel McAdams' character is 8, and he keeps coming back in time to tell her about all these things, and they have this very complicated relationship, obviously. It seems really unhealthy to me, by the way, but that's another issue. The movie itself, it works and it's okay, it's a dramatic love story, but it just doesn't make any sense, and beyond that, it deals with really rudimentary issues that you would always have with time travel, of like, let's go back and win the lottery, like, I'm gonna regret all these things that happened in the past, and it doesn't really get more complex than that. It's things that, Saturday morning cartoons kind of deal with, I guess, and I was hoping for a little bit more. There are feelings in it, and it does an okay job with that. Rachel McAdams and Eric Bana are, admirable, but there's just not a lot to this movie, and again, time traveling is always, always, always ridiculous. So it's like a 4. Next episode on Turning 2, we're going to be looking at Inglourious Bastards and Something Less Indulgent.